Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, on to the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail. Ryan Christie has reportedly made a stunning decision that has sent shockwaves through Scottish football and beyond, as rumours circulate that he is set to leave Bournemouth behind and return to the familiar embrace of Celtic. For months, speculation has been mounting over the midfielder's future, with whispers of interest from clubs across England and Scotland alike. But the idea of Christie rejoining Celtic seemed almost too good to be true. Sources close to the player suggest that personal reasons, coupled with an enduring love for the Glasgow side, where he first captured the hearts of fans, have played a significant role in this potential move. Supporters at both Bournemouth and Celtic have taken to social media, creating a mix of disbelief, excitement, and nostalgia as they imagine Christie once again donning the famous green and white hoops. In conversations with insiders, it is said that the player feels a unique connection with the Scottish club, one that transcends mere professional ambition, a sense of homecoming that makes this speculation tantalizingly plausible. While nothing is officially confirmed, the mere possibility of Christie's return has already begun to reshape narratives in transfer circles, with pundits dissecting how his style, vision, and creativity could impact Celtic's midfield dynamics and tactical approach in upcoming campaigns. The buzz is palpable, and if this move materializes, it could define a new chapter in the career of one of Scotland's most talented midfielders. Rumours surrounding the financial terms of Christie's potential move are as intriguing as they are complex, with reports suggesting that negotiations have involved intricate clauses, loyalty bonuses, and incentives tied to both performance and appearances. Bournemouth, understandably, are reluctant to part with a player of Christie's caliber, whose influence in the team has been substantial, both on and off the pitch. Yet sources intimate that the player himself has been pushing for the move, expressing a desire to return to familiar surroundings where he can reignite the spark that first made him a household name in Scottish football. Analysts speculate that Celtic's management is eager to capitalize on this moment, recognizing not only the technical skills Christie brings, but also the psychological boost his arrival could provide to teammates and supporters alike. The atmosphere around the potential transfer has been described as electric, with insiders hinting at behind-the-scenes meetings that have included discussions about long-term career plans, leadership roles within the squad, and the broader vision of Celtic in domestic and European competitions. In this speculative scenario, Christie's re-emergence in Glasgow could serve as a catalyst, inspiring a blend of tactical innovation and emotional resonance that reverberates across the club's fan base, igniting debates about strategy, formations, and the very identity of the team he may soon represent once again. The emotional weight of Christie's possible return cannot be understated, as fans remember the midfielder's previous tenure at Celtic as a period of skillful play, crucial goals, and memorable performances that often lifted the spirits of the supporters during challenging campaigns. Conversations on online forums and fan pages are increasingly filled with nostalgic reflections on his flair, his vision on the field, and the moments of brilliance that became synonymous with his name. Speculative narratives suggest that this potential transfer is more than just a footballing decision. It is portrayed as a deeply personal choice, one rooted in a desire to reconnect with a club that gave him his first taste of sustained recognition, adoration, and success at a high level. The idea of Christie returning is tantalizing for journalists and commentators alike, as it provides endless fodder for debates about player loyalty, ambition, and the magnetic pull of clubs that hold sentimental value for their former stars. Beyond the emotional resonance, insiders note that Christie's tactical intelligence and ability to link defense and attack seamlessly could address key gaps in Celtic's current setup, potentially elevating both the tempo and creativity of the team's play, while simultaneously offering mentorship to younger talents eager to learn from someone who has navigated both domestic and international challenges with distinction. From a tactical perspective, Ryan Christie's potential arrival at Celtic opens a spectrum of possibilities that football analysts are already dissecting with meticulous attention. The midfielder, known for his late runs into the box, precise passing, and capacity to orchestrate attacking patterns, could provide the club with a much-needed creative fulcrum. Rumors indicate that managers and coaching staff have been envisioning formations designed to maximize his strengths, whether as a central pivot in a three-man midfield or as a more advanced playmaker with the freedom to roam between lines. Supporters, meanwhile, are already imagining the combination of Christie with other key figures in the squad, anticipating the fluid interplay that could result in moments of sheer brilliance on the pitch. The narrative extends beyond tactics, however, touching on the psychological dimension where Christie's familiarity with the club's ethos and supporters' expectations could foster a sense of cohesion and confidence that transcends pure skill. As speculation intensifies, insiders hint that the midfielder's leadership qualities, honed through experiences at both Bournemouth and international level, could be instrumental in galvanizing a squad navigating the pressures of domestic competition and European ambitions. The hypothetical scenarios being painted by pundits range from immediate title challenges to long-term strategic stability, underscoring the multifaceted impact Christie could have if this transfer comes to fruition. Financially, the rumored transfer has sparked conversations about valuations, contract length, and potential bonuses that might accompany Christie's move back to Celtic. Reports suggest that negotiations are delicately balancing the financial expectations of Bournemouth with the pragmatic strategies of Celtic's management, who are keen to secure the player without overextending the club's budget. Speculation surrounds clauses tied to appearances, goals, and performance metrics, illustrating the modern complexity of football contracts where motivation, loyalty, and economic prudence intersect. Industry insiders argue that Christie's value is not merely monetary, but also symbolic, representing a bridging figure capable of inspiring both the current squad and the fan base, while potentially attracting sponsorship and media interest due to his profile. While the transfer market is notoriously volatile, the consistent threads in these rumors suggest that Celtic may be strategically positioning themselves to reclaim a player whose technical and psychological attributes align perfectly with their ambitions. Enthusiasts and pundits alike are dissecting every angle from potential shirt numbers to tactical deployment, imagining how Christie's skills could reinvigorate set pieces, transitional play, and the team's overall attacking philosophy. Even within speculative circles, the excitement is tangible, with a sense that, if successful, the move could define Celtic's next chapter, both on and off the pitch. Amidst all this speculation, the social media response has been nothing short of phenomenal as fans across Scotland and beyond express a heady mix of hope, anticipation, and incredulity at the prospect of Ryan Christie returning to Celtic. Hashtags trend, memes circulate, and debates rage over what this move would mean for the identity of the club, the morale of the squad, and the dynamics of upcoming fixtures. Pundits and journalists have weighed in, some emphasizing the pragmatic footballing benefits, others celebrating the emotional resonance of a homecoming story that feels almost cinematic in its timing. The narrative is rich with possibilities, painting Christie not merely as a player, but as a symbol of continuity, talent, and the enduring allure of clubs that shape their stars as much as the stars shape them. Whether this transfer ultimately happens remains uncertain, but the rumor alone has sparked conversations that could influence tactics, recruitment strategy, and fan engagement for months to come. In many ways, the story of Christie's potential return exemplifies the potent combination of skill, sentiment, and speculation that makes football transfers endlessly compelling. And the anticipation continues to grow as observers wait for the next twist in this evolving saga. The anticipation surrounding Ryan Christie's potential arrival at Celtic has already begun to dominate conversations among fans, pundits, and former players alike, creating a frenzy that seems to grow by the hour. Supporters speculate about how his presence could shift the balance of power in the Scottish Premiership, imagining matches where his creativity unlocks defences with a single, incisive pass or a perfectly timed run into the box. Social media is flooded with reactions ranging from sheer elation to cautious optimism as followers debate whether Christie's return will provide the spark Celtic desperately needs to reclaim dominance. Meanwhile, rival clubs are reportedly monitoring the situation closely, understanding that the midfielder's addition could represent a seismic change in competitive dynamics. The speculation extends beyond the pitch, with discussions about merchandising, branding, and fan engagement, as Christie's charisma and status as a local hero could translate into commercial success for the club. Analysts hint at the emotional lift for younger players who would benefit from his experience and professionalism, fostering a culture of ambition and intensity that could influence Celtic's long-term trajectory. Even in this speculative stage, the excitement is tangible, with fans already envisioning goal celebrations, tactical masterstrokes, and the sheer joy of seeing Christie back in green and white hoops once more. From a tactical standpoint, the possibilities surrounding Christie's hypothetical return are endlessly intriguing. The midfielder's versatility allows managers to experiment with formations that emphasize fluid attacking play, rapid transitions, and strategic dominance in key areas of the pitch. Speculation suggests that he could operate as a central orchestrator, linking defense and attack with precision, while also contributing defensively when the team is under pressure. Observers predict that his understanding of space, timing, and movement could allow Celtic to exploit weaknesses in opposition structures while simultaneously encouraging creative freedom among other attacking players. Rumors indicate that coaching staff have been mapping out scenarios where Christie's skills could be maximized, envisioning combinations that blend speed, technical ability, and intelligent positioning. Such potential arrangements are already generating excitement among tactical analysts who imagine the ways in which Christie could influence set pieces, transitional phases, and late-game strategies. Even at a speculative level, the conversations about how his technical attributes could harmonize with Celtic's existing squad illustrate the profound potential impact of his return, merging creativity, leadership, and strategic depth into one influential figure. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favorite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. Off the field, Christie's potential move has sparked discussions about the broader impact on club culture, morale, and identity. Rumors suggest that his presence could reinforce a sense of continuity within the squad, providing an example of loyalty and commitment that resonates with both players and supporters. Interviews with insiders hint that Christie is seen as a figure capable of bridging generational divides within the team, mentoring emerging talents while contributing his own high-level experience and intelligence. The speculation extends to the intangible benefits of his return, the boost in fan confidence, the narrative of a club reclaiming a familiar hero, and the reinforcement of Celtic's identity as a home for talented players who are deeply connected to the ethos of the club. In this imagined scenario, Christie's influence goes beyond statistics and tactical metrics, touching the psychological dimensions that underpin team cohesion, resilience, and ambition. The sheer excitement of such a storyline has already permeated media coverage, creating a feedback loop where speculation feeds anticipation, anticipation fuels analysis, and analysis drives even more discussion about the transformative potential of a single player returning to a club he once helped define. Financially, the rumored transfer has also triggered a wave of conversation among industry experts, journalists, and fan communities, speculating about the valuation, contractual structure, and economic implications for both Celtic and Bournemouth. Sources suggest that discussions could involve performance-related incentives, appearance bonuses, and clauses tied to both domestic and European success, reflecting the complexity of modern football agreements. Analysts argue that Christie's return is not purely a matter of investment in talent, but also a strategic acquisition that enhances the club's marketability, fan engagement, and brand identity. Speculation highlights the delicate balancing act required to satisfy Bournemouth's financial interests while ensuring Celtic can secure the player without overextending resources. Even hypothetically, the economic ramifications are being examined, with debates about merchandising opportunities, ticket sales, and media coverage, all of which could be amplified by Christie's charismatic presence. In this context, the rumor is not only a sporting story, but a financial narrative, showcasing how a single high-profile transfer can reverberate across multiple dimensions of club operation, creating waves that extend far beyond the pitch itself. Media coverage of Christie's speculated return has become increasingly frenzied, with pundits, journalists, and fan content creators amplifying every minor hint, leak, or insider comment. Rumors about meetings, phone calls, and agent negotiations are dissected and shared widely, creating a climate of constant discussion and analysis. Television shows, podcasts, and online forums are flooded with debate as fans speculate about everything from potential shirt numbers to tactical roles and leadership responsibilities. Even without official confirmation, the story has become a cultural moment within Scottish football, demonstrating the power of narrative and anticipation in shaping public perception. Journalists speculate about the wider ramifications, considering how rival clubs might react, which transfer strategies could shift, and how team dynamics might evolve if Christie returns. Meanwhile, fans immerse themselves in hypothetical scenarios, imagining key matches, creative combinations, and moments of brilliance that could define the season. This media ecosystem reinforces the excitement, keeping the rumor alive and vibrant and illustrating how a single player can capture the imagination of an entire footballing community even before stepping onto the pitch. Hello, fan. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.